Yes, that would be my concern too. That after they swap the accounts, that they specifically and strategically recruited the children, and at least one of them has a job in a private security company that's known to be infiltrated by Tongs. Yeah, they're probably using the fact that nobody held the father accountable for what he did as some sort of leverage to try to get them engaged in some artificial conception of what it means to be involved in male bonding. So now he's working in a private security role, and they're trying to recruit the other young men as well. And that's kind of how these gangs end up infiltrating private security and even the police. So, I mean, we'll keep on this as much as we can, right? It's so important for young black men to have positive role models and to have meaningful jobs, isn't it? It's also very important to let them know that they're allowed and entitled to get away with what they did while people are beating up on members of their family and stripping them of their inheritance because nobody wants to admit what the problem was. It's absolutely the best thing about public education in America if people take responsibility for these matters. And it's even better that guys that think they're going to teach young men how to grow up to be men, like those guys that teach martial arts and stuff, do that and then hook them up with a cozy job in their little private security company later on so they can engage in acts of nuclear terrorism. Who's it going to fall on? This is the big question. Are we going to go actually bust the Tong? Or are we going to do another low level bust on guys like these young men that got these security jobs and are just following orders? Yeah, I know, right? Because on the other hand, you got the ladies that think that they're going to work in these shelters and they're going to get their little certificates and then they're going to engage in nuclear smuggling too. So, it would look really bad if we go bust a bunch of brown women in the medical sector or medical technician sector or doing in home care providing, and we bust a bunch of black men that are working in private security, and then we don't go after the insurance companies that are paying for it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for getting back to me.